So
That one is big.
yes, so
It's huge.
I will show you. Okay. So the local way of handling is the ears. Now this breed here, you cannot handle it of the ears. The head can just jump off. Because if someone would want to carry and see how heavy it is, you fear. Anyone wants? So this one here is about 6 to 7 kgs.
Wow.
So if you cut it, you get about 5 or more of the meat.
5.5.
Exactly, that is meat. For one.
You come.
You fear, you have to hold here. Let me put it down. So you
Not the ears, eh?
Not the ears.
like that, like the skin,
The ears are
like that.
froggy.
Yes,
You have to support it down.
support it down like this.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure it's not kicking you. So you can see how heavy it is.
Around 6 kilometers.
Jonathan, you
Five-
can take a
5 to 6.
picture. Hurry. You can take a picture with your phone.
So this one here, it's called the California. It's a New Zealand white.
Yeah, New Zealand white.
New Zealand white, yes.
You say
So
California was going to press
yes, no. It's a New Zealand white.
I have
Yeah.
my fellow who has it in Kapeka, that boy who produces rabbit.
Oh yes. So now this one here is the one that served the.
Something.
They served all these ones here
Okay.
already. I think they're like 2 weeks served now.
How did you know that it's pregnant?
Because you were here.
You are watching.
She'll take us through. How do you
No,
do when you're
I've
pregnant?
been watching. They even change the human beings. The way of eating changes.
Yeah, it
They
changes.
They change completely. Even sometimes you find them a bit dozy
Yeah.
after that.
In 2 weeks.
So you can tell us what you do when you're serving. How do you know?
No.
How do you know when
So what
it's
happens?
already served and
So what happens
yes.
when we are serving it? We take the female to the male's cage. That is number one. We don't take the male to the female. Why? Because these males are usually territorial. When you put it in a new house, a new cage, it wants to see where am I. It wants to, so it doesn't do the job. But when you bring the female there, immediately it will do the job.
Okay.
Now, you have to count at least 3 falls. It mounts it until it falls down. When it falls, you count that's 1. So at least 3.
So you keep on monitoring.
You have to be there.
have to
It doesn't
be
take
there
even 10
watching.
minutes. Yes.
Collapse.
It collapses, yeah, exactly. So when
That's a
it collapses
good man.
3 times, then we know it is served.
That's the real man.
But now those 3 cannot all miss. At least one of it
One
should be
will come,
successful. So after there, we actually it's something we have not done, but we have it in the records there in the books. So we come and name, just that we served them all of them on the same day, and that was 14th last month. So we come and write here. We put a placard here, a small sticker, and put the date it was served and the date we expect it
Expect it to give birth.
Exactly. So 1 week to that date of it giving birth, we usually give it 30 to 31 days. It should be giving birth. So 1 week to 30th day, we put it here, and we know that okay, we put in a small, like a small nest for it to give birth to. We put cotton there, and we
Put
wait.
them in.
Yes.
Prepare them.
They
prepare
prepare
it.
the baby, like they put some things to make the baby.
Usually
Then
something
later
like-
you put them in.
No,
No.
No, the mother comes in.
Remember?
Father only
Let
gives
him
birth.
first tell us.
Yeah, remember
Yes.
as it has given birth, it needs again to be served that
This
moment.
one, that one is for the local.
Now that is
This
for the
one,
local.
no.
Now this one, what happens?
But it can be
needs-
done.
If you do it,
Yes.
you'll weaken it.
Exactly.
If it's the local that do it after producing, wrap.
Exactly.
This one,
When
no.
for rest hours, we give them 1 month after
Yes,
giving
to
birth.
regain.
To regain.
So we give it 1 month, like she has said, for it to regain when the other ones are still breastfeeding. Now, when after serving it after that 1 month, we serve it and still give it another 2 weeks with the babies still breastfeeding the babies. So we win the purpose of removing the babies from the mother. We call it winning. We win them after 1.5 months, and then now it has another 2 weeks to produce again.
Yeah.
So that's what
The local
happens.
one, that wrap.
So the local ones you do because you want many, you don't care about the because you can easily weaken it.
And for it, if you do that, sometimes it begins giving you deformed
Exactly.
deformed rabbits. Eh?
Rabbits.
There are others which will come,
The
which are
baby.
weak, they can't move. Others
Yes.
will not. There are so many things. Eh?
So for the rabbits, I think that is that. We have others the other side.
Okay.
So here we have 20.
You have different breeds. Eh?
We have different breeds, but you see these breeds here, they were crossed. So I don't want to say this one is a pure
they are
this type,
cross.
this is a pure this type, but it's all a cross of the California, the New Zealand, and the Chinchilla.
Okay.
So they are like crossed. Just because we want to get that breed that can resist and not only pure Chinchilla, not only pure. So that's why you'll come up with something like different colors now, like this one here, like this, like the other one, like exactly. Yes. So all these ones here, these 5 plus these 4 are all expecting in about 2 weeks from now. And now the other upper ones up to here, they are also female, but now these ones are about 6 months. We start giving them, yes, we like giving them the male when they're about 7 to 8 months.
That's when the uterus is even larger.
Exactly, perfect, yes. So this one here is the male, and then the other 5
I'm
are
a
male.
farmer. I cannot be a farmer and be president and
Exactly.
Young
Yes.
farmers for 7 years. You think it is simple job?
Yes. Now feeding them, if you could go just through a little bit of the feeding. Right now we have sent for more pellets. So those are the cook,
That one is
manure. But when you feed them in the feeds are, the other ones are over. The taxi is bringing, so we feed them in these we call them these feeders. They are clay because they like eating everything they come across. So when you give them a plastic like the other one, they will start eating it. Yes. They can even eat this timber. But these boys, today they have given them this fresh, I don't know why. I think but we usually like feeding them on the dry matter. These are grass, we cut them and we dry them, semi-dry them, exactly like hay. So that they retain this green, not drying them in the sun. Then we can give them and eat. Then we supplement with the pellets, which are over which they are bringing the taxis
But
bring
this
from
one is
Kampala.
also good when they are pregnant. The breed one, you put
Oh,
it
the
once
breed.
in a way.
Okay.
It supports the babies.
So
Once in a way.
yes. So
Even
sometimes
working
we
on their side.
on that side. Okay. Yes. So this one is I think the rabbits, I think we can stop, we can look around.
Yeah, which is good.
So we're expecting then we can put the cages here in maybe next week or the other week, and because we're expecting many of them. They will
Of
not
course,
stop yet.
these burgers will give 7, 8.
Where is the source of water for this?
The source of water is
Up there, haven't you seen the pump?
it's up there right
So
now.
they just circled.
Exactly.
So the water is not in the tubes.
Yes. So when it touches here like this, water will just come. They know
Modern nipple system.
they are nervous system here. So the moment they touch it, water will just come.
Okay.
Yeah, they like something, they like playing with it, but it's so usually the good thing to feed them on that hay, that dry matter, is for them to drink a lot of water. That water helps them put up the muscles. So if they're not drinking, they are not. They are like those local ones. For us, we grew up thinking they don't even drink water at all.
They do.
Yes, so we thought if you give them water, they will die. Some people, even the goats, they don't give it water.
When you don't give it, it urinates its urine and takes it when you are
Exactly.
looking.
Yes.
But farmers don't identify
But which
that
one
this
is
one
good
will
for
want
meat?
water.
They are good for meat. Now, there are 2 things you have to know. There are 3 things that are key when we are doing any kind of farming or rearing. Now, first is nutrition. Second is genetics. And third is management. Now, you see these kind of rabbits here. If I give them to you, even if you take the breeds from here, and you don't give them good food to get all those nutrients, it will not grow up to this size.
And will not give birth to the numbers it has been given birth
Exactly, it will not. So, nutrition is key. Secondly, genetics. Now, if you take these good breeds here, they will give you anything you want. If you want them for meat, if you want them for breeding, it's okay. What we don't do for the females, we don't fatten them too much. Usually when they are going to get served. But for the male, we supplement them with the feeds that can fatten. Sometimes you can mix even with that poultry food. If you want, you can put in things like the boosters, like the ones for the chicken. I don't want to mention the word big pig because they are Muslims watching, but those are some of the things that make our. But for the females, if you do that, if you fatten them, they will not give you good numbers of kids because they're going to get fats on the womb.
On the wall of the uterus.
Yes,
Just
the
for you are
uterus, exactly.
scientists.
So they will not give you good. So the mothers, we don't fatten them too much. But for the male, we fatten them because we want them to put on weight and we sell them for the
Because
meat.
they cannot give birth to a kid who is weighing the same kilos like Mia will bring a very big baby. May will bring somehow
yes.
medium.
Yes,
In
yes.
addition to his, we always serve them with vitamins. Every after 2 weeks, we give them vitamins.
Okay.
Yes. If it goes beyond, the fish will jump out. Also, the water will flow, assuming it rains when we are sleeping. And the water flows up, and then all the fish will jump out. So we put the other one here, so that the water doesn't go beyond that point. So that's one thing. Now, secondly, that outlet there, that pipe is connected, you're going to see behind there. For it, it is, if you want to drain the water from here, let's you assume after 3 or 4 days, the water is contaminated, there is no enough oxygen in the water.
I will show you, the bubbles will come.
Exactly. Very good. You know these things. So when the bubbles start coming, then it shows there is no enough oxygen in the water. So we need to reduce on the water and then put more water that has oxygen. So that's why we have these inlets here. So when we open these inlets here, water will start flowing. Yeah, from the other tank.
Okay.
Yes, water will flow from the other tank and it will top up the other, whatever, the other water that came out. Now here, we have about 4 ponds here, each one taking about 1,200 fish. And then we have this fifth one here that can take up to about 2,400 because it doubles these two. Yes.
And where are you going to get the stock?
The stock we hope to get them from, there is a guy contacted, it's called Sanga. That side of Ruwero, then we have Kajansi.
Very careful, they steal you when you are taking stock.
Oh,
It's very difficult to count the numbers.
the number of fish.
And that's where they are teaching farmers from. They'll tell you they've given you 3,000 and they have given you 600 or 1,000.
Yes.
So be very keen.
Yes.
I don't know how you'll be keen on managing that, but they steal you at stocking.
At stocking. Yes.
All farmers are crying. You find they have given you a number that we have given you 3,000, but the time of harvesting you don't even get 2,000.
Yes.
At
Yes.
stocking, be
We
very
understand.
careful.
Yes.
And they start telling you it's predator.
Then they will tell you they have been eating on
Exactly,
each other.
yeah.
When they
Because
give
they are
you
cannibal,
less,
cannibal.
because they know counting is a problem.
Yes.
Be with somebody who is very, very technical with fish.
Exactly.
If
Actually,
not, they will give you less.
yes.
Then you breed, you put in money,
You put in feeds and,
and
yet
it will
the feed
not
is getting-
bring out the money. It's
Exactly.
been saying fish farming is bad, but at stocking is where it is still.
Yes. So thank you very much for that. The brooders, we hope to put them there in a few weeks. So right now we are using this as our brooder for the chicken and the other one for the store. But it's supposed to be the whole rabbit thing because we need more rabbits, about 500, so that we can be producing
Slaughtering
it.
for us, we come here and eat.
Exactly.
But what of the market for rabbit? Is it?
Yes, we have rabbits already. The rabbits we have for the market is the meat rabbits. There are two types of rabbits. There is one for breeding and one for the meat itself. But now the meat, the market is already there. If someone who has them, they can take them ready. But now the other challenge that we have is our farmers, the one who come to us with that kind of meat, they have the other local market, the other local rabbits. Now that local rabbits, if you look at the thigh, is as big as my finger here. No one is going to eat this thigh here and pay some good amount of money in a big hotel. So they want these kind of breeds that can give you at least 3 kilos,
Even
4
export
kilos.
to Kampala if you have money.
Exactly. But now you see those small rabbits. There is a way they look very tiny, people even
It
fear
looks
to eat
like
them.
somebody says it looks like a cat.
Exactly.
But you've never tasted
So,
this one.
yes, at least maybe next time we shall. One time we shall slaughter for you one and we can roast it and
You don't tell him it is a rabbit, you just give him.
just give him.
Because if you see the thigh, it's a chicken. I have 1,000. In the next, how long will you have again 1,000? If there is no sustainability in market, just don't look for it.
Oh,
Because you'll be disappointed.
Exactly.
You have been giving me 1,000, but after 1 week you say, I'm out of stock. So you should
Exactly.
learn your patterns of the
Yes.
intervals. If this one's coming out, I should replace. This one's going out, I replace, so that the market is there. That's why we are saying we don't have market, but the market is there. We are not able to sustain it because the production sequence is negative.
Yes, thank you.
But also, now looking that you've initiated the production, Now the best thing is now, where can you now get the market? You can either now explore the different available market for you to have that production cycle. How many can I produce? You can face them. Just like the way she said, you can face them. How many can I really produce within this time to sustain that market? I think it's a very good thing that you've started. And the major challenge is if the market, you can't find a reliable market, that is now where you're going to get the hiccups.
The hiccups might not be there if it's because the way you are seeing is planning. And looking at the Kegegwa region, I think he's one who has thought about agriculture and production. Because if he lacks the market, he can do value addition. He will slaughter, make himself as these things we have failed to make ourselves specialists. It becomes your own product. You slaughter, you fry, you do things. People will begin. You people of .com, you are just, it's a matter of tuning you. You are like radios. If they know there is red rabbit here,
With branding.
Branding, you well
Yes.
packaged, it can reach you anytime. Market will not be lost.
Yes.
It is a matter of fine tuning what you are selling.
Yes.
How are you selling? Which people are you targeting? There will be no problem with marketing.
Yes. So far, we have two markets there, like I told you. We have one for slaughter, the one's for eating. We actually lost because they said, can you supply at least 30 per week? We don't have that capacity right now, but that's where we are looking at. Then secondly, for the supermarkets, they also want that constant. They don't want you to supply, then the other week you're like, okay, give me 3 months. No.
Then at the same
But
time,
the market is there
you should
also.
also look at empowering the community around you. Because when you empower them, there will be the defense for your farm. These small new breeds you bring, look for households that are ready. Give them two to start. You tell them, I give you two, one to the producers, you give me back two. I give to another family. So that when you are running out of the numbers, you said, no, I can get from this farmer. And at this farmer, you will get at a subsidized price because for you have already done branding, marketing. There's some commission you have to get. You say for you, you'll give me at 10,000, but I sell it at 20 because I've already done some work which I'm supposed to pay for. So when you earmark farmers around you that are they are responding to the call, just one with conditions, two with conditions. I will be buying them and taking them for other people to buy. Or I will link you to the market, but they will be buying them through me. Look after. When to the producers, give me other two. I also give to another family. Life
Just
will
like
be easy.
that.
And they will protect these farmers if it is theirs. But if you don't do that, they'll look at you as a rich person. They will begin hunting. Hey.
True.
They will hunt you like rabbits. You are real rabbits. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Right now here we have about 500 birds. They will be coming out of here. Today is Tuesday. They will be coming out next Tuesday. They will be making 4 weeks. So we brood them for 4 weeks and then put them up here. Actually, this is for this farm here. This is the first stock for chicken. Then for the farm in Kachiri, now that one has been there for years. Yes. So I think we shall.
So you're doing a photocopy from Kakiri.
Yes, actually. True. So here we have this basin here. Since it is a temporary brooder, we are supposed, if it was permanent, we construct something like a small pond here, put in the water, and we usually use fuel kill to kill the germs. So we step in this one when we're entering in a brooder. Everyone, all the workers, they know. They don't go. So this is temporary for now, but it serves the purpose.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Hey, the guys are old.
yeah, they are old.
And
So these ones
local,
here, they are made 3 weeks today.
This local, no?
Local, yes, pure local.
hey. So how much do you sell it?
So these ones here, if they are 1 month, we sell them 10,000 shillings. But if they are 1 day, we sell them 3,000 shillings.
So they will make 1 month when?
On next Tuesday.
I will take
So
some.
today is the third.
So
Oh, thank you
Christmas.
very much. Thank you so much. You want to go in? Yes, you can. So long as we kill the germs down there.
There is milky.
Yes.
So this insect too.
So you can get for us just a few. We just see at 3 weeks how heavy are they.
We don't need to
How safe
touch
is that?
them.
Yeah.
We are touching them.
We are touching
Biosecurity.
them. Yes,
I
this is
think
your
Biosecurity, we
vaccine.
shall not touch.
I don't think you're going to. Oh yeah, but they are quite heavy. So you
So
see
where
it,
do you get the stuff from?
the stock. Now what happens here? We get from our farm in Kachiri. We get the eggs. We incubate them.
The local one.
The local eggs. So even these ones here, what happens when they grow? They reach a certain extent. Now they will start laying between 4.5 to 5 months. They should have started laying. But that time they don't lay at a very good percentage. So you come, you find 5 eggs, you find 10, you find 3 like that. And then those eggs up to about 6.5 months, we don't hatch them. Why? Because they are still young. The eggs are young. So some people do hatch them and they give people those chicken,
Which becomes
which
stagnant.
exactly those ones usually they don't survive in the brooder.
Stunted ones.
Exactly. Sometimes they are stunted. They are really looking for.
This is good work, huh?
Yes.
And they're active. You see, the local ones are. But if they were the other breed,
Yes.
the Mzungu one, they will even begin sleeping now. This is good.
So you can show us. This is how big they are in 3 weeks only. Now, if they were outside,
Just made 3 weeks.
if they were outside, I think this should be about 0.3 kilograms. Yeah,
That is
about
good.
300 grams. Yeah.
Because you can even see their legs; they are heavy.
Yes, yes, yes.
They are heavy.
So after 4 weeks, they should have made about 0.4.
Oh,
Yes,
that is
almost just 100 grams to make a half a kilo.
Hey,
That is in just one next week. Just next week.
that
One.
is very good.
Yes.
Okay.
So now these ones here on Tuesday we are going to. But we shall show you what we're going to organize and what we're going to put there. We're going to do that this week so that by Tuesday everything is set.
How long have you been doing this local?
This is the first one.
The local
here.
one, this is the one now we're coming to 2 years in Kachiri. But now this one here is the first batch because we are new
At
here.
this farm.
At this farm
What
here.
of the other side?
The other side now almost 2 years. We're doing the same. Now this chicken here, the beauty about the local ones is that, like I told you, when they reach 5 months, they start laying at 4.5 to 5. Now between 5 and 6.5, those eggs you don't hatch them, but you can sell them for eating, or you can even eat them. But now when they reach 6.5 to 7 months, you start now. Those are the mature eggs. You start taking them to the incubator. Now you start yielding. These things will lay up to almost 2 years.
When you compare the local and the improved one, in terms of the feeding, where do you see yourself? Like, for example, sometimes you may look at maybe probably this one is consuming more feed compared to the other one. Do you see that
Yes. Now,
that kind of
yes. Now,
difference?
these they consume exactly like the other ones.
Mm.
Now they are two. Yes. This chicken here, when they are feeding, we feed them first month. Even the other ones, even these ones, they feed on what we call pellets. Yes. We shall show you some pellets how it looks like. They feed on pellets. If you could get us some pellets. Now, first month, even these ones, even the other breed. Now after 1 month, we start. Now the quantity, yes, exactly. Now for these ones here, for the any chick which is 1 day to 1 month, we don't calculate how much it feeds on. You just give it because you don't want it to get started at the very young age. Now when they reach 1 month, we start. We have the chart. I think it's at the other side of the office. We start now measuring the feeds it takes per day. So let's assume at 5 weeks it can be taking about 12 grams. Now we calculate 12 grams times how many chicks we have, 500. We get that amount of feeds. Now, after getting that, we don't give it in one at once. We give it in terms maybe in about 4 days in a day. So exactly. So in the morning we give it maybe a quarter of that. So in the morning, what do you look at? Courage. Is it heavy? You don't care whether it is 1 month, whether it is 1 year, so long as it is heavy. Now the males, we feed them, we keep them on the broiler feed because it gives them energy, adding those other concentrates, the big pig, the wonder pig, to boost their energy. Now the females, we don't want that because we're preparing them exactly for laying. So the female, we put them on the layers mash. Okay, we add in some other like lime because now we are like the shells because we are preparing them to be mounted on. We don't want them to be mounted on and then
the bones begin breaking.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, that's the lemon. Stand up. Okay. I'm giving you the local biology.
So
not class biology.
Yes, but their eggs, when they reach that maturity, when they are able to get the chicks out of those eggs, now that's when our people now start making a lot of money. Because this tray here, right now, it is at 35,000, a tray of eggs. The ones that are the fertilized ones. But even right now, even if you call anywhere, these farmers, we call Kampala where the eggs are nowhere to be seen.
The local ones are a bit scarce.
Yes.
If are not so much expensive.
So they will give you that.
So when you bring them out, you supplement.
You sold at 1,000, but now if you're selling in wholesale, you can sell at 800. 400.
Are they fertilized one?
No, those
You cannot
ones are
get
for
it.
eating. Oh,
Yes, so these aloe vera here, these ones we are going to plant them. I think they are more the other side, they are bringing them here. We are going to plant them around so that
I
because
don't know
it is
if you
medicine.
know that there are many types of aloe vera.
Actually, that one I'm just beginning to learn it.
So you mix
Because me asked for aloe vera, they just brought for me this.
mix the species. They
Okay.
are around 3.
There's others which is bigger than this.
Yeah, you mix them. They are 3.
Oh, yes, this
You
is very
should
small.
mix them because sometimes these do not produce too much juice.
The other bigger one
This is
produces
more
more
juice.
juice.
Yes, actually,
You can bring this one in the dry season. It works on you. You look for the juice inside. Yeah.
not there. Yes, yes.
So
The other one
that
is
you look
actually
for the big one. There's a green.
a little
green
bit
pea.
The green
bluish.
type actually, the green
Green.
type.
This one shifted from this place of these people in the north. It's not ours. Yeah,
This one is unripe.
you have these small ones on top of stones.
Oh, the other
Yes.
side is big.
So this chicken here, when they are in the other side, 2 months and above, at least twice a week. If you cannot at least once, let's say once a week,
This is a desert
So
type.
you
we
see,
give them.
this
is
one,
a desert type.
this one is not the same like this one.
This is a desert type. Huh?
Yeah,
You
that
can
is
see
not the
the
same
one
like
has,
this
this
one.
one has dots.
this
there,
one
but
has more juice than this one.
This is a desert type.
That is a desert type. I've told you it is on top of your stones in Lira, in Ambrim, in Moroto. Those small
So
ones.
this one survive mostly in the dry.
Yes.
So that's why they
desert.
don't have you in the juice.
Yes.
You need the other type that
You
has.
have to
You need
mix. You
the
have to
green
mix.
one, green type.
Okay.
These are smaller leaves.
Yes. So at the moment we have this house here that we're planning to demolish in the next 1 week. We bought the land with it, and this one and the toilet, they are really becoming a problem to our eyes.
No, they are not. Okay.
Yes.
And that is okay.
That will be happening. So at the moment, this is where this house here is going to accommodate 1,000 down, 1,000 birds, and 1,000 birds up there. It's still under construction at the moment. So the way we construct it, we need to make sure air is coming in. Plenty of air is coming in. So it's constructed in steps because we're going to add more soil here. So the soil has to be top so that it can build up this level. And the reason we use these small and big, if you can see these nets here, the mesh is preventing the small. We have more seeds of the yams there, and even down there, so that we have those greens for our birds.
Something very different from what you planted.
Yes, this is different. But I'm just seeing it now. So.
Yeah.
So down there is where we are constructing.
Don't follow me. Don't fall into this.
No. Yes.
So when you fall, I will be the one to.
So here was where we're planning to put the.
Can you even manage me?
So here is where we're going to put the brooders in that area from this soil going the other side to the other gate. And then the staff quarters will be here.
Okay.
Then down there we have the toilets and the bathrooms. This dog house we shall shift it anywhere it can be moved. and then we can leave this big compound for them to
move and enjoy themselves.
So how many
I can
dogs do
have
you
a
have
vocation.
inside there?
So the dogs. At the moment they are 3, but we want more because even down there we're going to put chicken. You can see there. There are those poles there. Then even down we want to have. Yes.
Keep pouring water in the evening, it swallows. After 2 days, you put it swallows. When you are going to use it, it will be very okay.
So we rest from here during the day.
No.
We don't have to
Jasper,
sit in.
plan the farm mass. Can you explain the description?
So these tents we have them in plenty. I think about
They're here.
yeah, there are many, about 8 or 9.
So,
So when we have people coming in, maybe come and started to have maybe an overnight, we can put them anywhere. We do just some small camping and they can learn, they can stay on the farm. Yes. So those chicken there, when they come, we shall not put them all here. We shall just cut because they are 500 only. Exactly. So we'll put 500 and then we leave the other space or this space for the next batch. So like we have said, at 3 months we separate the male and it should be out of the farm by 4 months. Yes. So like the other breeds like the Uzima, those such or the what, at 4 months should be ready for the market. And then the female ones, we go to another farm. Now we can go to, we don't want to go to Pachini because we're using the same eggs from the other side. They are going to be related. Now we go visit another farm that has good chicken like ours and we buy the male. So we usually do a ratio of about 8 to 10 female, 1 male. Yes. And then we can start it. Exactly. We had because the percentage of laying in these local ones is about 70%. 70%. 670, not like the other ones. Now let's give a percentage to here. So that means if you have 200 of them, we are going to have about maybe 140 eggs. Even if they come down, but let's count at 140 eggs. Now if you have 140 eggs in a day, but before even we go back to getting the eggs, let us first know how much are they going to consume. Because it's very important to know the feed. We don't want to do any endobo. We want to make sure they are feeding on the right feeds and the right quantity. So that bird at maturity we count for it 100 grams. Each bird when it is mature. So 100 grams of the mixed concentrate. Now, if it's consuming 100 and we have 200 of the birds, times 200, we are going to have 20,000 divided by 1,000. So we're going to have about, so that means 10 birds are going to consume 1 kg.
1 kg.
If each one is consuming
of the
100 grams. Of the mixed feeds, yes. The concentrate from the brand.
In each day.
No, each day. We are counting a mature bird each day. So if 10 birds are consuming 1 kilogram, that means 200 birds are going to consume 20 kilograms. Okay? Now if we get 20 kilograms times, even if we put the 1 kilogram at 1,500 shillings, usually it is 1314, depending on how you get the maize, how you get the bran, and everything. So let's put it at 1,500. So 20 kilograms times 1,500, we are having, you're having 30,000. 20 times 1,500, you're getting 30,000.
That's the number of days.
Yes. Now let's calculate for 1 day first. So 30,000 shillings per day in the feeds. So usually in the local birds, we usually like calculating in terms of 7 days because we calculate our profits in 7 days. So 30,000 shillings times 7, we are getting 210,000. That is feeding. We are assuming you have your water. You can fetch your water anywhere. Because now we don't want to put in again too much money for the water because we don't use national water. National water is not good.
Not even that.
Yes.
When you are looking for profit, there is working costs and operating costs.
Exactly.
So the water, like for example, use this irrigation water, it's a long-term calculation.
Yeah.
Because if you factor in it now, you will say the business is not working. But after some years, you'll have to reduce the cost of that water and see if that cost has come out in a given number of years. So when you're training farmers and you say you even remove the cost of water,
Yes.
they will say this business is not working.
Yeah, exactly.
So you should differentiate between the working cost and operating costs.
Yes.
They operate for a long time.
Yes.
The working are the daily needs that you have
Yes,
to.
that we put in. Yes.
So let's focus at operation.
Operation, okay. Now we have 21,000 per week in terms of feeds. Okay. Now let's go back. Let's keep that figure 21,000. That is our daily. I mean our weekly. 210. Yeah. That is our weekly consumption in terms of feeds. Now we said we have 200 birds. Each are giving us 140 eggs. So if you have 140 eggs times 7 days, it gives us about 980 eggs. Now 980 eggs, let's assume we bring the number back to 900, assuming the 80 eggs, maybe broken ones you have eaten. Exactly. So let's assume we have 900 eggs. Now 900 eggs, you sell them on the market, like I've told you, it's 30, 31, 30, 35. But let's bring it down. You have not got someone taking the local eggs at that amount. But these are fertilized eggs. So let's assume we are giving them out at 25,000 per tray. So 900 divided by 30 to get, because each tray has 30 eggs. So 900 divided by 30, it gives us 30 trays per week. Yes, now times 25,000. Times 25,000, it gives us 750,000. Okay,
let's assume.
Now let's bring it down more. Okay, let's say the tray, we have not even got someone to take it at 25.
I know. Let's
We
say
give it at
we are
20,000.
we are not selling as fertilizer.
If you're not selling fertilized eggs, it may be cheap. It may not give. But okay, now we count the local eggs at how much? Because the local ones are not sold as the same as the. Yes.
700.
Let's say 700.
700 to 800.
Yeah. Let's say 700. So if you have, we say the 900 eggs, each one at 700, it gives us 630,000. Now when we remove the other cost of 210, it gives us about 420,000. Now this is weekly. Now when we put in that other cost, like you said, like for the water, some other things, this one medicine,
Operation costs.
we
You
can
put it aside a certain percentage.
Yes.
So that you can remove it at
Yes.
a specific time, like 5 years. I will have got the money which I used for drilling water.
Yes.
5 years, maybe we'll have paid some money that I contributed on.
Musibye mutya mwebale gye mutuusaako engalo mwebale kutwagala otulabirawa yonna gy'osinzira okutulabira mukwano okola kyansusso otulabira ku YouTube otulabira ku Instagram nandiki Facebook otulabira ludda wa mukwano tusiima bwongerwa bw'obeera otwagadde otusanga ku 0705 95 84 72 abasubscribinze ku channel yaffe eya Meya Local Poultry Farm ate gwe munnange simanyi kyakukolera olunaku olwaleero enkoko zaffe twabalaga nti last week ku Lwokubiri zaweza ennaku 14 olwaleero ziwezezza ennaku 21 bwe tuweza ennaku 21 kitegeeza tuba tugala kugema gumbolo 2 Aleyo wenna ng'olina chati togifollowinga bulungi wamisinga Malexi wamisinga Newcastle ne tumeza ne tudda mu Newcastle era n'okireka ne tudda ku Gumbulo 1 tuze ku Gumbulo 2 byonna tobirina mukwano tojja kufuna mu bulunzi bw'obeera ggwe ng'olunda nga togenda kujjanjaba mukwano tolina kyokola kitegeeza nti bonna misinga eno doozi gye tutandise nayo ng'obukoko tubugema bwe tusukka omwezi ogumu ne tugenda mu myezi emirala mu maaso mu myezi 3 tojja kubuukawo bw'obeera nga enkoko yo tewagigema. Olwaleero tugenda kugema Gumbulo 2. Gumbulo 2 naye tumugema ku liiso nti drop tugiteeka ku liiso tetufumita buli alabanga miya akutte empisa agamba miya enkoko ogenda kugifumita mu liiso nedda mukwano tubeera tugema liiso. Lwaki tugema liiso? Nti ku liiso eddagala litambulako mangu nnyo ne ligenda buli wamu ne tutagema ate ebirala nti eno yo Gumbulo ya ku liiso ojja kwesanga nga ne Newcastle tumutadde ku liiso kitegeeza wenna ali eyo weetegeke. nga bwe twagamba eddagala tolirwisa nnyo mu ngalo bw'onalirwisa mu ngalo ne lifuna eryo ebbugumu mukwano obeera tolina kyokoze na vaccine bireke genda eka weebake ebyokugema byesonyiwe. Olina okumakinga sure nti enkoko yo eddagala eryo ligenze. Ezimu zirina omuze gw'okumaliriza okuzigema ne ziri mansuleeri. Olina okumakinga sure nti otunuulira enkoko yo nti eyo drop gy'otaddemu egenze bulungi. Bwe kibeera kiganya ekyokuliiso olaba kakutawaanya mukwano osobola okukozesa mu kamwa. Drop eyo n'ogiteeka mu kamwa n'otatunuulira liiso nti eriiso litawaanya naye ng'ate lyeriri effective. Teekako drop emu naye bw'olaba nga mukyala miya ayongeddeko drop endala manya nti erimu liba terigenze nga koko kali mansuddeeri. Mwebale kwagala miya local poultry farm, mwebale kusubscribinganga ku channel yaffe, mwenna batusaba akakoko ak'olunaku olumu twagamba kino tukatunda 3,000 akakoko ak'omwezi nga kaneeno mu wiiki ejja nti kagenda kuweza omwezi anti twagamba tinera enkoko tutambulira mu wiiki kitegeeza wiiki ejja obukoko bwaffe bubeera buweza wiiki 4. Kati awo tujja kuba tubugaba mikwano naye tunawo n'obulala lwakuba nti tugamba nti buneeno awo bujja kuba bukuze wiiki ejja ku Lwokubiri. Muteekeeyo bookings zammwe. Tubalinze bamikwano nga mu-orderinga obukoko obw'omwezi ogumu nga mu-orderinga obukoko obw'olunaku olumu nga mulinga n'enkoko empanga. Bamikwano tuzirina ez'okulyako obuli. Tulina abaagala okutwala ku faamu ogende otwale enkoko empanga esavinge enkoko zo enkazi.